There's a special exhibit, a very special exhibit, here at the National Museum of Racing and Hall of Fame. It extends to the first week in November. It is a look through the eyes and life of Charlotte C. Weber. There is a little bit of whimsy in this exhibit, kind of focused on soup. Charlotte's grandfather was the guy that invented condensed soup. He was in World War I and found that the troops were very difficult to feed. So he came up with the idea of condensed soup. You ship it out to the battlefront and then just add water. And it was the foundation of one of America's great fortunes. Although Charlotte probably wouldn't want me to say this, but Charlotte Weber was born in the year 1900 in Pennsylvania. And from the very beginning, she loved horses. And to this day, she loves horses and is one of the leading breeders and owners in America. Now that I have your attention, and by the way, when you come to the exhibit, feel free to... Charlotte was a great art collector. She studied art at the prestigious Sorbonne in Paris in her younger years. And she became a tremendous collector of ancient Chinese art. So much so that she developed a gallery of ancient Chinese art in the Metropolitan Museum of New York on Fifth Avenue. Some of these items are almost 6,000 years old. Charlotte is a great collector of equine art, also known as sporting art, and here is one of the masters of the genre, George Stubbs. These are highly sought after paintings. This is dated from around, 1780-90. Stubbs was a master of equine art. And let's not forget a fellow called Edgar Degas. You might have heard of him. This is one of several Degas that we have in the collection. And also this is by John T. Herring, who was, again, on a level with Stubbs as far as equine and sporting art is collected. All sorts of beautiful portraits. This is again a great, magnificent 1796 painting of a horse called Soldier. And here we have some more Degas. Degas was famous for two particular motifs. You may have seen many of his ballerinas, very famous paintings, and he spent a lot of time at Longchamp Racecourse in Paris and Chantilly, sketching jockeys and horses in their motion. And combining two passions in art is this figure. It's Chinese art, and it's a horse, a very, very old one. Trophies go way back in horse racing, and believe me, Charlotte's got a lot of trophies, including these three that were races run at Belmont Park in 1991. And I was the guy that called those races and said, in the winner's circle is Charlotte C. Weber. Got a charity? Give Charlotte a call. She is one of the most philanthropic people in the racing industry, supporting all sorts of charities. The Belmont Backstretch Facility for Children, Anna House, the Permanently Disabled Jockey Fund, the New York Chaplaincy for the Backstretch, the Backstretch Employees Services Team, all sorts of stuff. And also, she just happens to be the chairman of the board of trustees for the National Museum of Racing and Hall of Fame. We know that everybody can't make it to the museum, so we hope that you've enjoyed this little tour of ours. But if you can, this exhibit will go on through November 2nd. Charlotte is an amazing person with so many different interests. And this exhibit really shines through about that aspect of her life.